Until the IFL TV in association with MTK Global. With me, I've got Klitschko trainer Johnathon Banks. We're here, just had the main press conference. Vladimir Klitschko in the UK to take on Anthony Joshua. How are you, mate? You all right?
Oh man, I'm great, man. It's good to be in the UK again.
It's been a little while since we caught up.
Yeah,
got to know
definitely.
you quite well during the build-up of the Klitschko Fury fight.
Yeah.
We meet again.
Man, it's always good to be a part of this, man.
Well, let's talk about your man Vladimir Klitschko. I know you mentioned in the press that there's that old cliche that training camp has been good.
Right.
In comparison to past camps, then let's give a mark on where we're at now.
I mean, right now we at a new age for Vladimir. Not only physically, but a new age mentally. You know, just getting that camaraderie, that student level back again. You know, every young contender got one thing in common. They at a student level, then they become champion, then they either stay at the student level or become to a teaching level. The ones that stay at the student level begin to start to go reigning and be dominant. When they become to a teacher level, it's easier to slip that way. So in my opinion, Vladimir mentally took himself back to a student level, saying, let me see what all I can learn, how much I can do. Let me listen to my head trainer, and let's get a real bond together. And that's what we've done, and I'm really happy about it.
Are you guys, you Vladimir included, of the belief that this is too soon for Anthony Joshua? The fact he's only had 18 professional fights, he's coming to challenge, well, to fight Vladimir Klitschko. Are you and your team of the opinion that this has come too quick?
I can't speak for anyone else, but as I talk to Vladimir, no, it's not too soon. I'm gonna tell you too soon. I'm gonna give you an example of too soon. Okay, a too soon example is not filling up 90,000 in Wembley. That doesn't say it's too soon. A too soon example is not packing out the O2 World Arena. That's not saying that too soon would be not being able to sell out the O2 World Arena. So if you can't sell out the O2 World, what the heck you doing at Wembley? Because that is too soon for you. But Joshua is IBF champion. You don't get the IBF too soon. You know, you lose it because it's too soon. You don't gain it because it's too soon. So is it too soon? No. Age-wise, fight-wise, no. He's an Olympic gold medalist. Every Olympic gold medalist got a world title when they fights was in their teens. Why? Because they were special enough to get a gold medal. So that means you're further along than your average Joe.
Vitaly Klitschko made the point that he feels that Vladimir Klitschko is so determined, so sort of precise and meticulous in his work that he can't seem to fail. What are your thoughts on that?
That he can't seem to what?
You can't see him failing in his sort of challenge to get the belt.
Honestly, I wouldn't be here if I could just picture Vladimir failing. I wouldn't be here. You know, I see Vladimir being successful on the night of the 29th, and he is. He's obsessed. He's driven with his goal.
Do you see April 29th as the day that Vladimir Klitschko makes history again in capturing the belt for the third time?
Yes.
What do you say to those people that say that Tyson Fury, he sort of took Vladimir Klitschko's soul away from him? Like, Klitschko won't be the same fighter. What do you respond to those people?
If they believe that, and they don't believe me, just watch. Just watch. That's all. The only time can tell that. I could talk on this thing for an hour saying, oh, the people shouldn't say that, I think that's wrong. But it doesn't matter. What's going to prove beyond anything is actions. 29th April, this Saturday, will be all action. And I believe Vladimir will prove he will prove something no matter what. I believe the proof that he will have is that he still has it. His motivation, he's motivated for a reason, and he's still willing and ready to be dominant.
Since he lost to Tyson Fury in November in Dusseldorf, the inactivity of 18 months, how will that affect him come April the 29th?
It won't. He haven't been out to see. You got to understand something. When people heard he was laid off, they went immediately to Mike Tyson and Larry Holmes, not knowing Larry Holmes was retired, sitting on the couch drinking a beer when King called him and asked him to fight. He said, "Look, man, I ain't fighting no more." Larry Holmes said, "I ain't fighting no more." He said, "I give you $3 million." He said, "Where my shoes at?" You know, he went and started working out, but he was already retired. Vladimir hasn't retired. He haven't stopped working out.
Speaking of people that are retired and actively coming back, I've heard rumours that you are going to be making a comeback that you've got the bit between your teeth and you're quite confident that you can get back in the ring and do a job at the HUR. Can you,
Listen,
can
man,
you confirm or deny this for me?
But I'm not an old man, though. You talking to me like I'm 45.
I'm not treating you like an old man.
No, I know you're not. I'm just saying, in general, I'm not old.
Do you know what it is? When fighters make that transition to becoming trainers, you sort of automatically are. We put 10 years on you straight away.
See, I didn't make the transition. It happened to me overnight. I got a phone call. They asked me, the heavyweight champion of the world called me, asked me to train them. I'm like, oh, snap, okay. And I was in.
My question: Are you genuinely considering coming back?
See, I have to give you a politician answer.
I know you are. I know you're trying to go around the houses with it.
Like we running around the track right now.
Give me a yes or no question. Yes
I can't.
Or no answer.
I can't.
So you're viably thinking about it then? You must be if you can't answer it.
I've been thinking about fighting since I was 2 years old, and I haven't stopped. So I mean, am I about to fight next month? No. Am I fighting on Saturday night? No, I'm not.
Tyson Fury's back in the gym. He's training. It's the first time we've seen him motivated to want to be back in the sport. Thoughts on that?
Tyson Fury is a good friend of mine. Always been nice to me. Always treated me well. I have nothing negative to say about him. I just wish him all the best.
Have you got over the fact of when he digged you out at the press conference for stuttering when he was wearing his Batman suit? You sort of got over that now.
Have I got over what?
And he sort of digged you out in the press conference when he said, "You speak up, stop stuttering." When he had his Batman suit on.
He didn't say that to me. He didn't say that to me.
Oh, he did.
No.
Video.
He didn't say that to me.
He did. He stood up and then he said, like, "You to be quiet, stop stuttering," and then he sort of started speaking like this guy.
I don't remember. I don't too much remember that. But if he was joking. I mean, if he did say it to me, that's why I don't remember, because he was joking about it. So.
You genuinely do have a lot of sort of respect for Tyson Fury.
Of course, I have respect for any fighter who get in the ring and fight, and he did it better than most have. So I have nothing but respect for him.
Stylistically, Tyson and Anthony Joshua are two completely different animals. What from that fight will benefit Klitschko? Is there anything he can take from that Tyson Fury fight that will help him stand in good stead?
Something you can take from him. If you don't let your hands go, you don't win fights.
There you go.
Period. If you don't throw punches, you don't win fights.
You expect Vladimir Klitschko to throw a lot more right.
He has no choice. I'm gonna tell you something.
Please do.
He fought a big animal against Tyson Fury. He's fighting a freaking pit bull that's drooling from the mouth, that you could see the line of drool coming from his dressing room. He's drooling. He's hungry. So if you don't be active against that guy, he's gonna get hurt. Vladimir don't want to get hurt, so you have no choice but to be active against this young lion.
On that note, Jonathan Banks, we look forward to you announcing your imminent comeback. Thank you very much for talking to Live on TV.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon. Cheers, mate.
All right.